everyone, and welcome to Ascension, well, the Last Ascension, Session 7 of our D&D campaign. Leon, you threw me off.
I succeeded.
Me trying to do an intro and you speaking over it. How dare you?
I'm making a very important character sheet.
That is very
Mr. Squish didn't have a character sheet. Mr. Squish now has a character sheet. Well, not yet. It's in progress.
How
Sure.
many, how much
HP 0. Armor class 0. Ooh, I need to work out what the armor class for a plushie is. Hang on.
200.
But yes, hi, welcome everyone. We're going to do a quick intro so you can know who I am, who our players are today, backwards camera, and yeah, we'll get straight into it. So hello, my name is Erin, I will be your DM for this session, pronouns she, her, and also playing Shield today. His pronouns are he, him. We shall go to, pointing the right way this time, let's go to Phoenix.
I am Phoenix, my pronouns are they, them, and I play Jenny, whose pronouns are he, him.
Cool. We'll go down then to Peter.
My name is Peter, I play Tanner, and both of us go by the pronouns he, him.
Cool. Head over then to Michael.
Hi, I'm Michael. I play Beck, and our pronouns are both he, him.
Awesome. And then over to Leon.
Hello. Sorry, I was deciding that Mr. Squish's alignment is chaotic evil. Hello,
about right.
yeah. I'm Leon. My pronouns are they, them. I'm playing Mal today, whose pronouns are also they, them, and they are child. I also do the other half of this game's sessions, so yeah, that's a thing, I don't know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Go follow
So,
them.
I'm very distracted by making this useless character sheet.
for anyone who wasn't in last session, everyone leveled up last time, which is why we've got some character sheets still being tweaked.
It's just because Mr. Squish didn't have one. Mr.
Okay,
Squish
that's
is
fair.
a separate problem.
Don't group everyone else, this is just Leon.
Hey, Mal's
rest of
character
it
sheet was done before the session, and then I broke it.
Then we broke it. Yeah, that's fair.
That wasn't my fault. Blame JavaScript, okay?
We will.
But Mr. Squish, I just realized, didn't have one. I thought it'd be a fun little task while we start the session. His
That's
race is
cute.
plush, his size is tiny, and his height is 24 inches, because that's the size of some plushies. And then I had to Google how much plushies weigh. Yeah.
Very
I have a
fair,
problem.
very fair. But yes, welcome in. We are now on session 7. So, quick recap. People who find themselves out in the wastelands end up on, well, if they are rescued by other people, on a little landlord called Squishy. A landlord is this creature that walks through the wastelands, from what people can gather. And on top of Squishy, we've got a little tent area, a little shack area, Mao's treehouse, and Mao is pretty much the first person who is on Squishy. In terms of RP, I don't think anything too big has happened that you guys haven't seen.
I made a ladder.
Yes, Jenny and I think Beck was together to make the ladder?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cool. So we'll see how sturdy that is. Have made a ladder instead of using the rope. We also had some more character conversations, and Dr. Dryar has also started talking to some of the player characters as well. Dr. Dryar is the doctor that the gang found last time when looking for a doctor for Mal, and unfortunately wasn't the right person. Dr. Dryar turned out to be, as they joked in session, a therapist.
Ha 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 ha.
It was literally is there any doctors on this plane? And so I was like, yes, in literature.
Oh, absolutely.
But the pie
yeah.
didn't check, so.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the way throughout the whole session everyone was like, oh my god, there's such a therapist. And I was like, please don't realise that and not take them back with you, because that would be interesting. But yeah, so last time, well, actually, if you were here for the last session, which was on Leon's channel, we almost had 2 character deaths, which was interesting as the players explored the depths. And now everyone has already kidnapped. I need to turn those fucking things off, honestly. Give me.
I've got added three
I'll
ads
sort it.
in
I'll turn
7
it off
minutes.
during the break. I keep forgetting that I haven't fixed that yet. Twitch automatically puts it on. You're like, okay, I need to stop that. But yes, so, you guys are all back on Squishy. You've had a chance to, regain some health. Leon, I'm assuming that, Shield and Caitlin, who's not here, are both at full health again?
Maybe.
Can I know, please?
What do you mean?
Well, because they took, well, then, like, their health got halved or something. They kept getting halved.
Oh,
So where
yes.
would they
Yeah,
be now?
that'd be fine by now.
Ooh, okay, because coming
It's
into
been a
this
couple days.
Yeah, I worried.
Unless I want to be mean and I could be like, no.
I was
like-
slightly worried that, like, a shield would come in with, like, 7 HP again.
Oh, I should have done that, damn it.
Ooh.
And that's why you double check, people. So, what we're going to do is we're going to start you guys on top of Squishy, our beloved Squishy. You've seen a few people wandering around now. Dr. Dryer is currently in the shack and was booted out. Shield was booted out and is now in a tent by the shack, refusing to share a little bit. Mao has been wandering around, sleeping in flower beds, and they're not looking too good. But recently you have seen Shield put up yet another SOS poster, this time a little more urgent than last time, calling for a group to come together and to help try and save Mao. So, here's our little group who has signed up, and you guys all join each other outside of the shack, and I will let you guys start there. What are you guys doing as you all come in, and how is Mao looking?
Mao is looking pretty bad. Like, they've slept, so like, at the moment they're doing all right, but you can tell that like Mao is like kind of drained. They have quite like dark skin, but they are quite pale, and they don't look as kind of upbeat as usual.
Oh no. But yes, so you're all outside, and you hear a bit of chatter actually from inside the shack where you guys have gone to meet up. Definitely between Dr. Dryer and Shield, as Shield seems to be. You hear kind of a lot of cluttering inside before Shield finally makes his way out, brushing himself off and looking around to all of you. So, we've only got a few more chances to get this right, and Mao's not looking good at all. And then Shield spots Mao and it's like, are you coming with us?
Mm-hmm. Yeah?
Are you sure that's safe though? You've been feeling very ill lately.
Well, only way to not get ill is to make me not ill, and I can make me not ill.
Alright then. Shield looks to the other three of you and goes, you need to keep your best eye on Mao. And that means not giving them anything strange, not taking them anywhere weird, no feeding them things that you don't know. Yes, I have heard the story.
Okay.
What's this story? I
Call
haven't
them
heard
out
about?
right now.
Shield's like, I've heard the gossip going around, okay? Like, the word spreads fast here, there's only a few of us.
Is this
He didn't
talk?
mean to.
Is it about the playground?
Yeah, I think so.
Right.
Think so. It wasn't me though. I had no idea what happened there.
No, that was crazy.
But yes, Shield looks at the three of you, the four of you, and says, okay, I've been doing some calculations and I think the other two we were planning to go to are still in the area. So either Mountain in one direction or Flower and Heart in another. And you see...
Flower? You see Mao kind of jump up and down a little excited.
Well, I'd say it's probably a good idea to keep, bring Mao with us, so actually agreeing with Mal's sentiment. It'd be better to, if we do find the doctor, we can heal them whilst we're there instead of trekking back and forth across the wasteland. Plus, I'm not sure how much more room we have on this small landlord. We're already quite short on room as it is. Whether or not we'd be able to take on another couple of life forms is another thing.
Would you say it's getting squishy?
I swear to God, I'm leaving.
That's all, folks. Anyway.
Oh god. Now I've lost my train of thought.
Sorry. It was an intrusive thought. It had to come out. Otherwise, it was getting stuck up there for like ages. Can't bring back too many more people.
Yeah, I remember that, but it was something I was about to go into another point, but I can't remember what that other point is now. So, yes, or at least in terms of landlords to go to, I was thinking possibly Mountain would be a good place, as we know from our previous experience of trying to go out to landlords, we have at least some people we may recognize on the Mountain landlords, sort of very much more party goers, and we could also refresh up on small supplies. Always good to have more rations.
Always good indeed. Wouldn't be a bad shout. Either way, we've only got time to go to one today at least. And that's still depending on how fast we make time, but what do you guys think? Yes, Mal.
Well, Flower. I've been to Flower before. I want to go to Flower.
Interesting.
When did you go to Flower?
And I was this many.
Cool. What's it like there?
Got flowers
Mm.
and trees and more flowers.
People?
Yeah.
Do you know if there's anyone there who might be able to heal you?
Mal just kind of shrugs and starts like whispering to Mr. Squishy.
Well, what do you think, Jenny? What landlord do you think we should go to?
I don't know. I was wrong last time, so maybe someone else should choose.
Who wants to make the decision? That's the question.
I think Tanner and Mal should fight for their options.
I mean, we can. Mal's spell sheet is done.
PvP.
I'm-
PvP.
No!
What's wrong?
I'm
You don't
not
want to fight a
gonna
child
fight.
and lose?
I'm not fighting a child! Full stop!
Yeah, because you'll lose. We all know you will.
No. Hannah is not going to fight a child. I don't know what kind of provocation you think this would be, but I'm not
Hannah's
going
scared
to fight
to
now.
lose to a child.
Hannah is above fighting a child.
Mm-hmm. Sure he is.
Fair. So, you are going to have to decide very promptly. You've heard two sides. You have heard from Mao, who says that they have been there before, even though it was quite a few cycles and years ago. Or you've heard from Tanner, who says possibly you've seen people from Mountain before. Perhaps you know what their vibe is like already.
Another way we could go about it is odds and evens.
Well, I mean,
You could.
I like flowers.
I'm going
To
to say
flowers?
no rolling on this because that takes your choice out of it. And where's the fun in that?
You want us to feel the guilt if we're wrong.
Yes.
I mean, there's an easy way to be guilty. Listen to the child.
Yeah, either you go.
Then, worst
you go-
case scenario, you please the child.
Yeah.
Mm.
What do you think, Shield? What landlord do you think we should go to?
I mean, I don't know. Personally, I don't think I've been to either, so I couldn't say. He's not gonna make this easy on you.
This isn't. We don't. Other than Mal, who's possibly been to the flower landlord, none of us have been to any of these landlords, as far as I know.
We should go to Flower.
Erin is enjoying herself too much with this.
I love seeing people regretting decisions.
We haven't even made a decision yet.
Nope.
This is easy for me because
regretted
Mal
both
just has what they
options.
want to do.
Yeah.
Dan's made his decision, but no one else is making any decisions to make a decision.
Okay, so we've got
Sucks to
one
be
vote for
you.
Flower, one vote for Mountain. Beck,
But
Jenny, we're gonna need a decision for both of you.
We need
Beck
some
said he
kind of-
likes flowers.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That's
yeah.
2 for Flower. Jenny, you're holding the decision here.
Shield doesn't get a vote.
Shield's got majority.
Fuck off.
What if it's split vote? What's gonna happen there? Huh?
Then I think Mal's gonna start walking off.
Well, I think we met people from Mountain before, and they didn't know how to heal, so maybe we try the other one. Let's go to Flower.
Sounds
And
like
Heart.
3 for Flower. Alright, guess we're going to the Heart and Flower landlord.
Sounds good to me. Yes, Mal, we're going to Flower. And Heart, I'm guessing they're near each other? Close enough? I don't know. We'll figure it out when we get there. But yes, you have all made your decision. You are now going to start traveling towards Flower and Heart. So, you guys all head to... Oh, actually, before that happens, Shield looks at you all and says, do you think we need any supplies before we leave? There's been a few times where we've headed out without preparing first. And I know that I'm going in to quickly grab something. It's up to you if you want to as well. And Shield starts making his way towards the shack.
How long is the journey? How far is it?
We shall figure out. Give me 2 seconds.
How long is the how many s'mores
How many
can I
rations
make
do I
in
need?
this quick amount of time?
Okay, interesting. That's how many it is.
Wow.
So, what do you guys want to do?
So Shield doesn't know how far away it is.
Shield's headed into the shop.
I was asking Shield as he was walking away.
Shield looks to you all and says, I don't... As far as we've moved with Squishy, I don't think it's too far away. I wouldn't worry about having too many rations on you. And you
I've
hear a
still
bit
got
of clattering coming from inside the shack.
How many rations are you gonna allow me to make as s'mores?
None. So basically, so what's happening is people are talking. I'll give you the chance to make one s'more from your little kit. You've got time on an undying fire.
Thank you very much. He'll make
But just the one.
that. He'll make that s'more as if his life depended on it, which it kind of does.
Very depending. And yeah, so that happens, and a shield comes out with a pair of like hedge trimmers, like the giant yeah. They are called hedge trimmers, right? They're like the big clip things.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah, he comes out with a big pair of those and sort of nestles it in between his weapon and his shield on his back. If we're heading to Flower, and then I have a feeling then maybe there's gardening or something like that involved. I don't know. I don't know what's out there anymore. I just prepare for anything.
It's a good thing to bring.
Why do you just have that in there? Bit weird.
It's some of the stuff that was left over. They have a few more gardening supplies. Not many more that I think there are. He pokes his head back in, and he comes back out and he goes, I found a pair of pliers as well. Who wants to hold on to them?
Pliers?
Mm-hmm. Like the little, what are they called?
Yeah, I know what
Yeah.
you mean, but it's like they're not pliers. Let me just...
Yeah, the little...
The little
Uh,
The
snippers.
cutters, the snippers, yeah.
Right, I get you.
Might see my hand actions don't help, and I don't know what they're called. Garden scissors. We'll call them garden scissors.
pruners?
Garden
Wait.
scissors?
Yeah. So what would you say they were?
Okay, so what you have are shears, I believe, or head shears, and
Yes.
what you're referring to about the sort of small clippers are pruners or
Aha, yes.
no secateurs. That's it.
Secateurs.
Yeah, secateurs, that's what
That's
I
it.
call them.
Loppers and secateurs.
Cool. Okay. So he holds up the pair of secateurs and says, "Who wants them?"
Tanner will put his hand up. I'll take them if no one else will.
Okay, cool. Shield hands them to you, and you can see they're a bit rusted over. They've been in there for a while now. But they're still in working use. Maybe not many uses with them left.
Shield.
All I can imagine now is like Breath of the Wild style, where like you like snap them and they just explode.
Yes. Yes, Jenny?
I don't suppose there are any seeds in there, are there? For the garden?
Unfortunately, that was the first thing that came to mind, and I couldn't find anything of the sort.
Okay.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it would have been a little too convenient for us, I think, living out here, but
Yeah.
the gardening seems to be going well, I've heard back.
Yeah, I got 3.
As good as anything. He'll keep us going for a bit. So, shall we head off?
Think so.
Great, let's see if this ladder is working.
Hope so.
Yeah, you guys better hope you actually made a functional ladder, otherwise we're
Yeah.
just gonna fall.
Because we're checking it now. So we're
You
heading...
didn't ask to roll anything, so...
So, yes, we're gonna head to the ladder. You guys are gonna start heading down.
Yep.
Who's heading down first?
Yeah, who's heading down first? We'll say that before I say what I say next.
Beck will.
Okay, cool.
But I thought you were gonna say Mao. Mao is the
I
sacrifice.
think one thing Tanner's going to try and do is he's going to try and not monitor it, but he's going to try and make sure that only one person goes down at a time, kind of thing, to make sure that the strain on the rope ladder is not immense. So okay, yeah, 5 people going down a rope ladder at once. What can go wrong with that?
Okay, it takes, in that case then, it takes you quite a bit of time to start going down, because obviously the landlord is still pretty huge.
Running up the clock.
Can everyone make me a dex check, please? No longer strength, because you're not holding yourselves up. Now it's just staying on top of the ladder.
Now it's worse.
Ooh.
I am not the one who made it better for some cases.
I was like, I'm fine with athletics, but everyone else is sucking. But now, here I am with an 11.
12.
Dirty 20.
Mm-hmm.
T20.
Damn, Beck and Mal getting down the ladder. Easy.
Mal does like that thing where you just grip the sides and just slide.
Wait. Nice. Yeah, Tanner, you seem to be doing okay. And Jenny, you got a
11.
11. Your foot slips a bit and you drop quite a bit. So I'm gonna need you to quickly make a dex saving throw to see if you can quickly grab hold again.
18.
Okay, you're back on. You've fallen down next to the next person now, like just above their head. So Tanner obviously didn't want many people to go on at the same time for fear of it not being able to hold too many people, but with 2 people now very close together, you can see the rope starting to strain a bit. And it's as Tanner would have thought, it's not wise to completely be piled on top of each other in one area. But you all make it down. Mal's just been chilling at the bottom waiting, very happily. And yeah, you all make it to the bottom safely.
Cool.
Cool. You look out, can't see anything in the distance yet, but you can see that Shield is sort of pointing, as they do, in a certain direction. And it seems to be going towards the flower constellation that has been up for a while now, as some sort of pointer. So, if there's no more to do here, you guys all start heading off.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. And can someone please make me 2d10 rolls? We'll have a d10
I'll do it.
each. Yeah, go on. So Lena will do one.
I'll go.
Go on then. d10. D10.
Got a 4.
Mm-hmm.
I rolled outside the box, but I got a 1.
Cool.
It's out of the box.
Hmm.
Unless you always take your out of the box rolls.
Well, it was perfectly flat. It wasn't knocked or anything.
Would you take it if it wasn't a 1? That's my question.
Oh yeah. It's like if it's like it's not the most even surface outside the box, but the fact that it firmly stuck on a flat side, it's like don't see why not.
Cool. Okay. So, as you all are walking through, but for the majority on top of you guys, nothing seems to be happening around you. You can see off to one of the sides. Well, let's get a perception check from everyone. See how everyone's doing. 9.
Yeah. That was almost a nat 20, and instead
16.
it is 14.
16,
13.
14, 13. Okay, cool.
60.
Anyone above 15, you'll be able to see off to the side, about 1 cycle away, you can see what seems to be these little black dots flying around in the air and like clustering together. They seem to be about like a cycle's walk away, so they're not too far, about 8 hours. But it's making the sky a little harder to see over there. And you all
I got
continue.
to ask questions. I didn't see it.
Shield does give it a look as you pass and sort of moves his shield towards the side where they are, but continues to walk. And the rest of you?
Tanner
Jenny's
will look
walking.
out. Yeah, I don't. Tanner, you can't really tell much from this distance, so yeah, he's just going to continue walking.
Okay.
He'll keep an eye on it though.
Keeping an eye on it, great. Cool. Yeah, so that seems just out of the way enough that it doesn't seem to be where you guys are heading towards. But you know, something to maybe pay attention to as you guys continue walking for another cycle. Can I get 2 more D10 rolls?
Okay. Eight.
2.
2 and 8, cool. 2 and 8, 2 and 8. Okie dokie. Yes, so as you guys continue through the wastelands, as you keep going, sorry, so much clicking going on behind the scenes. Little ASMR of my mouse just working away. So yeah, as you guys continue, right in front of you actually, right in the direction you seem to be heading, yeah, I mean, it's right in front of you. You guys can see it's starting to rain.
Jenny puts on his rain poncho.
Aha, yes, the poncho.
Yeah.
Beck, some of your rainbow is unfortunately starting to wash off a
Aw.
bit.
Oh.
Yeah. Becoming slightly... I mean, some of it's just, like,
Finally
blended a
becoming
bit, but...
clean.
Yeah. All it took was a bit of actual rain.
All it took was nature forcing back to wash.
That's exactly what this is.
No, not in Pride Month.
Wow, rain, come on.
How dare they?
Mm.
How dare the weather? Wastelands, get up with the times.
Yeah. And actually, as you guys head into the rain, you see Shield stop and crouch down and start looking through a bag that they have.
Huh.
What the rest are you doing? You continuing to walk, or?
Mal's just gonna walk up to Shield and then just like stare into the bag if they are tall enough to look in it and just be like, "What's that?"
Well, as we both know, water doesn't come around much, so I'm making the most of it. And you see Shield put out their water skin. So I'm going to try and fill this up. Do you want to fill it up for me? You've just got to hold it into the sky and you've got to hold it really high for me.
This, and they'd hold out Mr. Squish.
Shield will take Mr. Squish.
Shield should make a perception check.
Jesus
They're gonna
Christ,
hold it
what?
out to try and fill it.
Oh, I get to roll my new dice. This is new
Woo.
This is the one thing I like about Co-DMing, because we could basically like prank each other.
Literally. Right, let me, because there's always one thing I forget to get up in one of these games, and today it is Erin forgetting to pull up a Shield's character sheet. Okay.
Jenny will hold out his water skin as well and fill his too.
That is a 13.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. That is terrifying.
Oh, I was hoping you'd get it, but that's funny.
Like, it is pouring down with rain, like... You can see, like, Shield's hair for, like, what you guys have seen has been pulled up into, like, a little bun at the back. You can see some longer strands just getting, like, right in his eyes, and he's just refusing to move it. So... I can't
Going for
see
the,
as
like,
much.
anime look.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. But you can hear the music in the background as the camera zooms in.
My edgy backstory.
Exactly. But yeah, so we've got some people filling up water skins.
Yeah.
Mal's filling up one for a shield. And yeah, the rain seems to be pouring, so you seem to get quite a bit. And if you guys could, you just twist the caps off. It's all good. Let's have a look. Oh, that is really interesting. Okay, so yeah, you guys, you're at the end of a cycle now, getting to when you guys would set up camp, basically. And it's a bit rainy, but after 2 cycles of walking, getting tired out here in the wastelands, Shield seems quite convinced that you're gonna get there pretty close to the next day. And looking at what you have to deal with, Shield pulls out. What was it? Oh no, sorry, puts away the water skin. It's raining and it's not the best, but honestly, the rain scares away quite a few creatures in these wastelands, so maybe it's partial cover if we'd all like to just hunker down.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Cool.
good.
Mistake. No, I'm kidding. You all hunker down for a long rest, and you all deplete 1 ration.
Half my ration's gone now.
Bloody hell.
Imagine not having rations.
Imagine, crazy.
Oh, I've got to check Mal's old sheet, see how many rations they had though. Oh.
True.
Beck will eat one of the fruits he got, making sure to take out the seeds. So we can
Okay, someone
plant.
definitely gave Mal rations at some point because Mal has an obscene number.
That's probably fair. To be fair though, Mal's also been collecting.
Yeah. Mal actually farms, like,
Mal
Already.
actually farms.
where is...
Cool. So you've eaten the fruit, yeah, you've taken out these seeds, so can you roll me 1d4 please?
Oh, 4.
4, cool, you get 4 seeds back.
Nice.
Make sure to put them somewhere safe. So, you guys all hunker down, have a long rest, and yeah, as Shield says, the rain seems to be off-putting anything else that might be getting near, as bad as you guys seem the wasteland to be. So instead, you guys all hunker down for the night. And you wake up, the rain seems to just be drying off, but you all, unless there's something you want to do, continue on your journey. Good to continue. So, you guys continue heading forward, and can someone roll me 2d10s?
I'll do one of them.
We love a long journey
do
away
it.
from Squishy. Go for
I'll
it.
do another as well. Why not?
I got 6.
7.
Cool.
Me trying to remember how the table looks because I had to like do some changes to it pretty recently.
Yep. Cool, let's... Cool, yeah, as you guys are heading through this next part of the wasteland, you guys are all still pretty damp, you know, like you've been out in the rain. And you hear this low rumbling. And some of you notice that your hair stands on end. Some of you notice that you can feel wind whipping around your feet. And everyone roll me a dex saving throw.
Nope.
Okay, yeah, this dice is not doing me well today. 13, I believe.
14.
12.
5.
Damn. Okay.
Did any of us pass?
Ouch.
What do you think from that reaction? It's like, no, none of us pass. What do you think?
I was seeing if you were all quick enough to get in a reaction before whatever happens. And before
I
you
think I know
all...
what this one is.
Oh, I haven't rolled shields yet.
Shield.
Ha! No. I think that was like a 4.
That bad. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's one of my new dice, so it's doing well. It's gotten the curse already. I've put it in my box. So
You need to keep your dice away from each other. I think they're talking.
they are. They are.
They're
Clearly.
talking behind your back. They
Have mutually agreed that you will
conspiring.
never roll well.
They're conspiring
much.
against you.
Yeah. So what happens is none of you have time to react as the wind starts whipping up faster and faster and faster, and before you know it, you're hit by all of these tiny pinpricks of pain as you guys find yourselves stuck in a sandstorm.
Shit.
Yes. And first of all, I'm going to do this. Oof. Can you all please take 2 points of damage
Ouch.
as you all
Wow.
whipped around
Hurting
by
the
the
child
sand?
there.
Wow, no, they're all taking some damage here.
Yeah, but you're hurting the child specifically. We don't care about the others. We care about the child.
Hurting 2 children.
Accurate. Here's the, if I wasn't allowed to hurt any of the children, we wouldn't have a game. That'd be funny though, actually. But yes, first of all, you take a few hit points damage. Nothing too bad. But if you could all roll me Constitution saving throw, that'd be great.
Wow, I keep getting the exact same numbers today.
Nope.
Okay, so I tried using the other die and I got a nat 1.
I got a 13.
I got 17.
10.
This is when everyone dies and Mal's just standing there, like, what?
Okay, cool. So all of you in the sandstorm, you've got a vague idea of where the others are, but, you know, you haven't seen them, and at this point you can't see them. And Tanner, at this point, you can't see anything. You've now become blinded.
Oh god. I was about to say, oh, he's gonna try and cover his face, but yeah, it's like, I'm assuming that was for the reaction stuff.
Yeah, because honestly, the temptation, if you'd done really well during the reaction, then I would have given you advantage because you have glasses on as well.
Yeah, I know. And what
But I
he's
was
gonna
like,
do
with
is he was gonna turn his cape into sort of pretty much like a turban to, or like try and
Yeah.
cover his face a little bit with his cape. It's
Not
like,
within that one, you can't though.
oh, Claire.
Erin, I have a question.
Yeah.
Does Shield still have squishy? Because I didn't specify that Mal would have taken them back yet.
The shield would still have squishy.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. Because I'm assuming, did Mal give back the... Oh, they gave back the water, didn't they?
They gave back the water skin.
Yeah.
I don't know if they'd have taken squishy back immediately.
Yeah. Because I imagine, like, when they took back the water skin, they, like, put it under their arm sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. But as it currently stands, you don't know how close you are to the landlord. You don't know how close you are together. None of you can see each other anymore. And you guys need to get out of here and fast, because you don't know what the Wasteland's like.
Wait, just to check, did I also fail because I got 17?
Oh no, you're fine. So you've managed to like
Okay.
shield your eyes a bit. So really, Mal's the only one who can vaguely see where everyone is.
Hmm. Okay.
Tanner?
Trying to work out what Mal would do in this situation is hard. Didn't really think this one through.
Shield is currently, not that you can see, trying to wrap his wings around his front, but with the force of the wind, he can't even get them out currently. So he failed his reaction as well. So he hasn't been able to shield himself off. Get it? Anyway,
I swear to God.
if you ever come to these sessions, it's just bad puns.
We're here for it, though. We're here for it.
Yeah.
To be fair, I'm not much better. I had you guys go around a whole
No, you're
session
not.
trying to buy a red herring.
So, Tanner is blinded. Jenny, Beck, and Shield can't see each other. What's Mal doing?
Ooh, considering they know where other people are, but no one else can see that. Ooh. Oh, hang on one second. Let me just check the spell sheet.
And then also, could Mal do me a survival check? When
In
you
a sec.
when
Maybe
you
do
did
too many
that.
things. First of all, is this magic?
It is not.
Okay. Cool. Because they can detect magic.
What is magic? Magic
Doesn't
doesn't
exist.
exist.
Uh,
I can just say that to every time you guys ask me. I'm like, magic doesn't exist, so no, your ability doesn't activate.
yeah, but they're casting detect magic.
No, it's good. It's good. It's just Wasteland natural disaster.
Okay. Some of the disasters are magical. Hmm.
I wonder if Tanner's gonna get his eyesight back, because, you know, that one's a bad. Maybe you might have to find a doctor for 2 people.
Oh no.
Oh, Tanner's still going. Obviously, he doesn't know how. Well, what? Okay, what is this blind? Is like sand like got really far into his eye and
Yeah.
actually damaged his eyesight, or is it just like sand is in his eye? Like
We don't know yet.
he can't. Well, either way, he's probably going to try and cover his face with his cloak. No
Oh,
matter
then he
what
can't see. Now he's definitely blinded.
Well, no, he's not like just gagging himself, but he's like trying to cover it like
Yeah,
that.
no, that's fair as well. As far as Tanner knows currently, they just can't see anything.
Can Jenny try to do something?
You can.
Can I cast prestidigitation
2.
and try and get some kind of... Well, okay, so it says I can clean... No, it's not an object. Can't just clean
Try
like
to
a cubic foot of air.
Just you
Can
just
I
sweeping
do-
it away.
Can I do some like... So I can do like a shower of sparks. Can I try and do something to like highlight my position or something that other people might be able to see?
Do like the Minecraft glow effect.
Yeah. I mean, you can do it. We'll have to see if it helps. And can you
Yeah.
all take 4 more hit points off each?
Okay. Yeah, so Jenny sent up some like sparks. Thanks.
I have to do maths, damn it.
God damn it.
Can Beck try something real quick? Please.
I'm going to quickly ask to wait for Mal's roll reaction, and then Beck can try something.
All good.
What's my row?
Mal's going to make a survival check.
Oh, that, yeah. Wait, survival or nature? Because I think... I don't remember which one you said.
I said survival.
So I think you said both at this point. Oh, okay.
Also, posture check.
That is 6.
Great.
Cool. Okay, well, you can still see, but currently you're starting to lose track of which direction you were walking prior.
Okay.
But you can still see where the others are. And Beck, I will let you quickly do your thing.
So Beck would have positioned himself like near the back so he can follow people, because he doesn't pay attention. So he's gonna try and do a fairy fire in front of him to light people up.
Interesting. It's the... Remind me how big the area is?
Each object in a 20-foot cube.
And it is a...
It's
People
a
have to roll a check, don't they?
yeah, Dex 15.
Cool. We'll go with that then. So you cast Fairy Fire in front of you.
Yeah.
The spell hits all... How many of there are? 5 if you count Mr. Squish as well. It hits the group. Okay.
Why are you attacking us back?
Co-DM, yeah. Do we
Mhm.
have to roll against it because we don't know it's happening?
I mean, technically, yeah.
Okay, technically, I was just double checking because I've never had someone use it on an ally before, so I was very
Like-
confused.
I think the problem is because depending on the spell, you can choose not to affect allies, but if you can't see your allies, you probably can't do that part. So even if like your allies can see it and know to avoid it, you're not doing anything to make sure it doesn't hurt them. If that makes
Cool.
sense.
Everyone roll a, was it dex check?
Yeah.
Let's
It does
go.
no damage.
Oh yeah, no, just see.
Yeah.
Yeah, it still might make things
11.
worse to everyone.
I'm
6.
rolling
17.
horribly today.
Have you tried rolling not horribly today?
Okay, I rolled
Thank
a 10.
you.
Yeah, but failing's good.
Yeah,
on
feeling's
this.
good in this.
Oh, yay.
Is it?
Because
Yeah,
you want to
'cause
be
if you
affected
fail,
so
you
they
get
can
lit
light
up.
Oh yeah.
Not for Tanner though. Tanner's still blind.
So you're lit
Oh.
up. What?
Unfortunately, no one can see the child.
Cool. Okay. Beth, you can vaguely see lights, and this is the thing. Mao can see everyone. Mao can see people even clearer now. You've got objective outlines as to where everyone is. So even if they can't see you, and really they couldn't see before either, they've got you. You've got them in your sights now for definite.
Can any of the
Let's
rest
see
of
what
us?
Mao actually is gonna try and do. Mao's just gonna. Can Mao see where like the sandstorm ends at all?
You can see where it ends. Yeah.
Mao's just gonna try and leave.
Honestly, yeah. Respect it.
Mao doesn't know what to do, so Mao's just like, yeah, I'm gonna leave.
On their own?
Cool. Yeah.
Apparently so.
Let's get a survival check then from Mao as they start trying to make their way towards the
Mm.
edge.
That is a 8.
I love how no one said anything whatsoever. It's just been complete silence, like not
Oh,
calling
yeah.
out to anybody.
It's funny. Cool. Yeah. So with an 8, you're struggling to find. You can see where the exit is, but the winds were powerful enough to keep Shield from using his wings. This poor tiny child is like getting the worst wind imaginable, pushing back on them as they try to walk forward.
They're just gonna sit on the floor and like not know what to do.
Well, yeah, you did say that no one's tried speaking. Does anyone want to try yelling out?
I think Tanner's gonna probably say we need to. Obviously, in more of a sort of shouty, trying to reach people way, but I'm not going to do that because I don't want to interrupt the rest of my flat. They're going to sort of say, I'm going to head out in this direction. Follow me if you can see me, or follow my voice. I'll try and continue to speak as I can. And he's just going to start walking forward. But yeah, it's
Roll me a
Wh-
survival
what
check
kind
with
of-
disadvantage.
what kind of forward that would be
Because
is
this is literally the blind leading the blind right now. So
6.
you're
But he
doing.
did say with disadvantage.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. So Tanner is also staggering out in a direction. So I'm going to give you all the choice now. You all now either have an action to either hunker down and try and waste out the storm, potentially taking some more damage, or you can try one more survival check to see if you can get out without sustaining any more injuries. But that requires just walking blindly into the thing. Cool.
I think Mao would just hunker down because they don't know what else to do. They're basically just gonna curl up in a ball.
Very fair. Oh my god. Sorry, falling over my desk here. My seat's in a kind of precarious position. Anyway, what is Jenny doing? Can't hear you, Phoenix. Nope. Oh. I really hit my knee when I fell. Sorry. I like slammed it against my desk, and luckily my microphone is good enough at muting that you didn't hear it. But ow, can't hear you yet.
No, I'm disappointed about Erin.
What?
Where are all the flamingos today?
No, I moved, so I couldn't have Frank stand up properly on my bed. But
Disappointed.
I've got this one and my little inside out octopus, and also I'm sitting on one. I'm sitting on a flamingo pillow currently. While we wait for hopefully Phoenix to get that sorted, what is Beck going to do?
Beck's gonna just hunker down.
Okay, cool. And what about Tanner?
From what you can tell, no one else responded to his saying, okay, I'm going to go this way, follow me if you can. So he's just going to assume that no one else is following him, and either they've gone off in different directions, so he's probably going to hunker down there. He's just going to continue walking off in a direction if no one else is following. He's like...
No, that's very fair, that's very fair. Oh. Okay, cool. While we are waiting for Phoenix, hopefully, to fix that. You got this. Let's see. Okay, Jenny, I've been given a message. Jenny's also going to hunker down. And, so is Shield. Shield has managed to, pry their wings up and is using it. They've almost, like, gone, like, turtle down in the sand. Just, like, hunkered down, wings over the top of them, protecting each other. So yeah, everyone has decided to hunker down and wait it out. Cool. In which case... that is 9 more points of damage to each person as you wait out the storm.
Okay.
Strong storm.
Mm-hmm. Blinding light, hello. But yes, you all decide to hunker down, you take that many hit points, and after a while, you can feel the wind around you starting to slowly settle. The sands all drop back to where they picked up. They all go down. And suddenly, well, most of you can see each other again. How long does fairy fire last?
Good question.
Now, can I know what kind of blindness this is?
It's not like hours, is
Oh.
it?
It's only up to a minute.
Oh. Okay, yeah. Fairy fire is gone. None of you are glowing anymore. Mal, you seem to have made it the most in a direction. Tanner has made it the most in a different direction. And the other 3 all seem to be hunkered down in one little area. And, let me just double check. Oh, yes. With a 19, Shield has managed to keep a hold of Mr. Squish the whole time.
Good. If you'd lost Mr. Squish, we would be having words.
I did roll for it just in case. I was like, because he didn't necessarily say it, but yeah. So yes, you are all out of the sandstorm. Tanner, however, as you feel it all start going down, you stagger to your feet and realize even after you take your thing away, you still can't see.
Can I kind of tell what kind of... Is this, like, damage to my eyes, or is this just, like, I've just got caked sand in front of my glasses, kind of.
Give me a medicine check.
Okay, right. I've yet to roll above a 10 on the die, so what is medicine?
Use a different die.
I've used different die and they've both rolled terribly. 11 total.
11 total, cool. You can tell it's not just on your glasses. You can tell that something has gotten there and something has gotten in there. Deep. Everyone, you see each other now. You shake off all the sand that you've got on you. Yeah, let's do a survival check to see if anyone actually remembers which direction you were going.
Can you guys hear me again?
Yes, we got you.
Yeah.
Good.
Yep.
Jenny can't get lost, so
Oh.
can I not get lost? Please?
Question is if that works in the Wasteland, isn't it?
It is. Do you... Well, no, I don't... I'll give it to you since it's literally a perk. So you all start trying to figure out where you're going. Jenny, you have a feeling you know where it is. You see Mal has walked off in a direction quite confidently, and you also remember Shield saying that it was nearby where the flower constellation was.
Yeah.
So in which case you should know the direction of which it is.
I also got an 18 survival, so.
Yeah, you remember all of that as well as having I think.
Great.
So yeah, Shield, you see Shield ruffle up his feathers and sort of shake it all off. A few feathers come off with it. It's like, right, okay, that was not great, but thank you, Tanner, for calling out in that. I didn't know what to do. I went down pretty fast, but by the looks of it, people made some sort of direction, and I think we should move along. How's everyone doing?
Tanner is taking his water skin and sort of like tipped up a little bit and just splashing a little bit of water on his eyes to try and wash away sand and try and wash away whatever's blinding him because he can't see.
Very fair, very fair. As you wash it away, as you've made action very quickly to try and heal it, you get colours back. It is just very blurry, even with your glasses on, which is just unfortunate.
No, he's taking his
glasses. Double blurry then.
Fun fact: he actually doesn't need these glasses. These are just glass. These aren't actual.
Never mind then, just normal blurry.
They're just for the look.
Okay.
I mean, at least we know the water then, because it didn't make things worse.
Maybe they're partially reading glasses. Who knows? But yeah, he's got decently good regular eyesight. Just
yeah. I will say, Leon, I did roll for the water and it was very close. Yeah, so that could have gone a lot worse. It's funny. Yes, Jen?
I was like waiting for the moment where someone like used the water and you were like, yeah, actually.
I just wanted to check if I missed any hit points that I should have taken off because I couldn't hear you guys for a while.
Oh, the final total everyone needed to take was another 9 points.
9 total?
9
or
total.
9? Okay.
Yeah, that
Cool,
was for
thank you.
waiting out the event.
Great.
And as you guys all start heading, well, yeah, Tanner, you can now see colours. Everything seems to be one sort of mass of just different colours of Wasteland, and you remember what people were wearing, so you can vaguely make out where everyone seems to be, but in terms of details, you can't see much.
He's gonna. Right. After that, I don't believe I can properly see now. Yes, I may need assistance in going forward. he's kind of struggling because he relies on his eyes a decent amount. But yeah, he
Says that out loud. Cool.
After hearing that, Beck would walk over, and because Beck's tiny compared to Tanner, he'll try and pull him down using his arm.
okay.
Beck will just kind of slightly slap his hand across Tanner's eyes and cast Lesser Restoration.
Ow.
Yeah, you. Blindness has been cured, but can you also take for me?
Ow.
Another 2 points of damage. 2 points of slap damage from Beck.
Beck hasn't wiped any sand off, so he's probably a nice beige colour now.
God damn it, we need the
Needs
rain
to
back.
learn how to wash, I swear to God.
Yeah. I mean, that being said, you were all really wet from the rain as well, so a lot of it's sticking to you, like, it's not good. The most uncomfortable, like, sand between your toes moment, just...
Thank you, Beck. But also, ow. Yeah, and then he's after cleaning his glasses, he's gonna put the glasses back on.
Cool. Yeah, the shield turns to you all. First of all, Mao, I was able to protect him, but can you please take back Mr. Squish? I feel he is safer in your hands.
And they just kind of will snatch Mr. Squish away.
Cute. Okay. So, we managed to get through that, and actually as you start looking towards the flower constellation and looking in that direction that you were going, you can see this form in the distance, and it seems to be close enough that you'll get to there at the end of this cycle. So,
Let's keep going.
let's keep going indeed. And you all continue towards the landlord. As you start getting closer, it looks pretty big, and Mao, you feel a strong pull to this place.
Mm-hmm.
It almost seems to be guiding you there. Like, something feels right to you. As you guys continue forward, yeah. So what are you doing is you start making your way up to this giant creature, and it seems to be
Mal's just like
yeah,
running towards it.
sprinting.
Jenny's kind of like skipping behind Mao and playing the ukulele. And it's actually like not too bad now.
Not too bad.
Not too bad. I can roll a performance check if you would like me to.
Yeah, go for it.
Great. If this is bad now, I'm gonna cry. No, it's fine. That's a dirty 20.
Hey, it's good. You have to shake the sand out of there first, so like
Yeah.
the first few chords are a bit off, but for the rest of it, you've got a nice little tune as you guys start heading up towards. And you guys see the towering legs of a new being. And even as you guys start coming closer, give me all a perception check. Just to see what you guys can see on this beautiful creature.
Nothing.
So what did Mal get?
15.
15. What did Beck get?
11.
Cool. Tanner? Can't hear you, Peter.
Sorry. 9. My average roll on the die is 3.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
I've taken on Beck's curse.
One of you had to have it this session, you know?
Because every time Michael asks how a session's going when it's running, I notice everyone's rolls go at like 10 lower.
It's why I do it.
God.
I love it. And what did Jenny get?
15 as well.
Okay, cool. So yeah, most of you can see from the base of it, you're seeing loads of vines, a lot of greenery above. Those of you who got 15, You can see a few more cute details of what this place seems to be. Whereas the other one you went to, Wolf, had 5 tails. This one has 2 tails, and they sort of curl in on each other like a little heart. And then, so Jenny realizes that. Mao at the front, you can see that it also has 2 heads to match. And yeah, with that as well, you can see just a load of greenery above you. And once again, it seems that people on this landlord have seemed to make the smarter option of making a more stable way of getting up. And they sort of almost have this like little pulley system where you sit down and you can pull yourself up with vines on the side. And this all seems to be made out of vines. Quite sturdy looking things. And Mao, as you run over, you approach it first.
Mm-hmm. Mao's gonna try and just go up at this point. Mao is like desperate to get onto this thing, it seems.
Cool. I mean, yeah, in that case, Mao, you hop immediately on the seat. And considering how, like, not safe the playground was, this just like a really comfortable swing. And, roll me a strength check, Mao. Because also...
Nat 20!
Nat 20! Nice! Yeah, you hunk down and, like, hold... Even with Nat 20, you hold onto Mr. Squish real tight. Before the rest of you can get to the bottom, Mao is, like, already speeding up this thing. And, like, heading up. Yes. You see Mao as, like... There are almost clouds, by the way, around, like, the rim of this thing. Like, you can see the bits of the greenery, but, like, as it gets closer towards the top, Mao goes through these clouds and you don't see them again. But after a little while, you do see the swing start coming back down.
Shield, would you like to go up next to try and keep an eye on Mao, or would you like one of us to go?
I'll go up next. I would use my wings, but they're a bit battered at the minute from that storm. Not to mention people yelled at me last time I did that, so... And, Shield sits down, and let's see if he can pull up his own weight.
No. That's not a good laugh. That's a funny haha. I just rolled a nat 1 laugh.
The Shield pulls on it, and suddenly the swing doesn't seem as safe anymore.
Oh god.
As they get like
no.
about a foot off the ground, and then it just comes slamming back down.
Oh.
Yeah, that is what a nat 1 roll looks like.
Very quickly, before anything else happens, can I cast message to Mao?
I think that message is pretty far, isn't it?
60 feet, I think. Or maybe further, I don't know actually, I haven't written it down.
Yeah, and I'm trying to figure out, Leon, how tall are landlords?
It depends. This one, I'm pretty sure, is taller than 60 feet, though.
Yeah.
This one, if I remember correctly, is one of the taller ones.
Yeah.
Okay, a range of 120 feet.
Yeah, so...
I mean, Mao went through clouds. I'm just saying, clouds are like a mile up in the air.
That is an unfortunate
Which
luck
in
check.
feet is 4,500 feet or something? No, it's 5,280 feet. There we go.
Yeah. With
Oh, no.
that unfortunate luck check, that is a no.
Okay, no worries.
But Shield, as soon as it hits the bottom, gets off and gestures for one of you to go. It doesn't look as stable, but it should be able to take you guys up.
Does it look, can someone like at the bottom also be pulling it while someone goes up to like help?
It's like on one of those like looped pulling things.
Okay, then Jenny will go and stand at the bottom. I'll help someone else go up, and then maybe it'll be okay.
Good
Okay.
idea. I'm going to let you stay here for a bit. So Tanner and Beck, if you want to go up first.
Beck would just go sit on the seat.
Cool. Then both of you give me a strength.
19.
15.
Cool, yeah, you both get back up there. And we won't go to Beck and Mal just yet. But Leon, can you tell me...
You said Mal's even there, yeah?
I was
Still.
gonna say, can you tell me how explorative Mal is feeling?
I mean, considering where this is, Mal will have bolted off wherever they can get.
Cool.
I was about to say, why did we allow Mal to get on first?
Yeah.
We're trying to do message to tell Mal, like, hey, stay there.
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna be
know.
real. Unless you did like some wild persuasion shit, Mal's not listening.
Oh yeah, no, but we win.
There is a reason why, okay, Mal? I'm not just being annoying. Mal has a reason.
Did I? No.
It's that they really want to look.
Yeah. But yeah,
It's
so
all invasive thoughts.
we'll come to Beck in a second. Tana, are you going up next?
I assume so. Right.
2 strength rolls for me, please.
Mm-hmm.
This was a smart call on Jenny's side to help.
You've got 18.
Yes! The first one, which is above a 10.
Oh my god.
Okay, 14 total because I got a -1 to strength.
Cool, and Jenny?
18.
Above a 10 is over that good above a 10.
With a -1 as well. Yeah, you managed to get Tanner up. And then Shield looks to you. If you can help me get up, I will help you up when I'm on the top.
Okay.
Cool. So yeah, we'll roll for Shield.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ, I think I've caught your curse.
That wasn't a good one on my part either.
6. No, sorry,
10.
5.
Oh, I got 10.
Shield's not getting off the floor. At this point, Shield takes another little fall, and you see him sort of sigh, shake off his wings, and he's like... Even the flying speed is like 30 feet.
No, you're not gonna be able to fly up.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, no, he shakes himself
How
off.
long he can fly for, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, if you go up, I'll pull from here, and then maybe you can all try and pull me up.
Just do one more try. One more try. You'll get it.
Cool. And because I don't want to just roll strength again, when you do that, Shield's also going to be flapping his wings to see if he can make it easier on himself. On both of you. So roll the check again.
I really want you to fail again, anyway.
That'd be so funny. Shield just has to walk by the landlord the whole time.
Oh my god.
Okay, no,
She'll just walks home.
Okay, I only got a 12, so
I got a
hopefully...
19, so
Oh, okay.
Shield manages to pull himself up with help. This is like, you know, like in the like little bird cages, there's like the perch that you can sit on. He looks like the saddest bird right now, just like awkwardly going up.
Oh my god.
Been completely humiliated.
Oh, absolutely, but isn't that this man's life at this point?
Yes.
He's gone from almost dying to just not being able to pull himself up a pulley.
Honestly, all things considered, it's very fitting.
It is. It's very funny. Yeah, so, the others have gone up. Jenny, what are you doing?
Once the seat's back, I'll sit on it and start trying to pull myself up.
Cool. And you will have advantage because, Shield is helping.
I'll have advantage instead of you rolling as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Shield's gonna give help action.
Sure. Well, that was 2 rolls of the same thing, so 15.
You make your way up after helping up everyone else.
Yay.
And so, continuing up the landlord, you all guys will get to the top and you are on an edge of a forest. Thick, dense forest. And as you look around, Mao is nowhere to be seen.
I'm assuming you was gone before you got here, Beck.
Yup. Because Shield was messing around, honestly.
Look, I was trying my best, okay? And you could have done something up here, but it's...
You're
I also got a nat 20, so I'm assuming Mal got up here pretty fucking fast.
Oh yeah, that was
And then just
sticky.
legged it. Like, Mal weighs like nothing because they're a child.
Yeah.
But
And
they're also
for
a
their
child,
size,
dude.
they're strong-ish. Well, they have a negative, but frankly, I think all children have a negative, so...
Oh yeah, no, 100%.
It's almost as if the vines were pulling you up as well. Like, not just on your own strength.
Well, so I think it's just their excitement, you know?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
We should have probably had a bit of forethought, and one of us should have gone up before Mal, but it's all in the past now. We just had to find them now.
It is. We just have to figure out which direction they ran, or potentially just figure out something. Does anyone have any ideas?
I
Can
think,
I try and cast message again?
well, I think message you have to point in a certain direction, don't you? Or,
Yeah.
You do.
I can do something, I guess.
What does Beck want to try?
Locate object on Squishy.
is Squishy an object though?
That's what we're gonna DM check.
Well, I got locate object or locate animals and creatures.
You've got to
But which are you
choose.
going to use?
You've got to choose before Leon.
Oh,
can
there's animals and
answer.
plants. I'm gonna do object.
I mean, Squishy had a stat sheet earlier, so I don't know.
Tanner is gonna try and investigate. So, like, I guess no, that's more of a survival, isn't it? If I'm checking for tracks and
Yeah.
sort of checking for, well, so he's still gonna make that check. Not bad, but it's 12.
Shield's also going to roll a nature check while we're waiting on that. What do we reckon, Leon?
I pinged you. Mal is
Oh.
not currently an object.
Yeah, I
Not-
mean,
not
they were
Mal,
looking for Mr. Squish.
But yeah, Mr. Squish.
Yeah.
Mr. Squish is not currently an object.
Cool. Okay.
Currently,
Currently. So yes, you cast locate object and nothing seems to be happening.
Beck will just turn to everyone and say, did you know Mr. Squishy's alive?
What?
Actually, no,
Well-
I do know this. I saw Mr. Squish moving. You can ask the others and they say it wasn't. But when we went down to the depths, the Mal dropped it and it was walking on its own.
Could Mr. Squishy be Baby Squishy?
I don't know, I swear it was a plush.
Well, I just tried locate object and nothing came back.
Oh, what? Also, please be careful. with your
Locate
magic over
object?
there.
What magic? I'm using my ears to sense the squish.
Can Jenny kind of go over to the
Oh, hello. Hello,
Oh my
Phoebe. That's an angle. It's the landlord.
It's too much. Can Jenny kind of
Why
go
is
over
that
to like the edge of the forest and like kind of look for like any bits that kind of look like they've been moved anywhere that looks like a person has gone through?
If you
Yeah,
also
that's
do a survival check. And then
Yeah.
Tanner's, yours doesn't seem to pull up much.
yeah.
22.
Jeez, okay. As you're all looking around to try and find where Mal went, you look around and you can see almost a tiny path as if a child has just barreled through with nothing stopping them.
Just like it's the cartoons, like
Yeah.
outline. It's just
Absolutely, like this unstoppable child has made their way through the forest, even if the forest didn't deem that a real path, sort of thing.
I'm just imagining at one point they're just gonna go through trees, like nothing can stop me.
So you know their direction. However, you also know you don't know how fast Mal was.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you don't know their velocity, and if you know to go on the sciencey nerd route, if you know someone's direction but not their velocity, you can't find their location.
So there you go. You know basic basic direction of where they're going.
Jenny will kind of point out the path to everyone and say, I think they went through this bit.
I'm assuming this is like dense woodland kind of thing. It's like
Yeah, it's It's got like enough open space that like vaguely anything could be a path theoretically, but it's dense enough that it doesn't seem like a path that has been man-made.
Fair enough.
Also, sorry if you see me leaning. My microphone's in the way of like my entire screen.
What's that there? I feel a bit bad with it. What kind of forest is it? It's like, what kind of woodland? Is it like pine trees? Is it oak trees?
This one is not pine trees.
Peter coming in here like, but is it deciduous?
I'd say this is more
what kind of Minecraft biome is it? Is it the dark oak forest? Is it the...
I'd say these look more like oak-ish from what you assume, but you know, it's a green tree.
Okay, so not many sort of like, not much sort of proper bush foliage, more just lots of trees kind of thing.
And some low-hanging branches, yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay. Interesting.
I'm trying to see if Shield can do anything.
I think Jenny will just start kind of trying to go in and try and follow the whatever they believe to be the path.
Interesting. Okay, in which case, yeah, if the others are following Jenny, Shield is following as well. You all start heading down that one little, I was gonna say man-made path, mal-made path, shall we say, as you guys continue. And after a little while of walking, it takes quite a bit of a while, but you come up to a clearing. And in this clearing, you can see that it's almost made like a solid wall of trees in a circle from where you guys have just come in. You don't know which way they went, but once you step in, like a step near this clearing, everything starts getting dense. And Mao actually is in this clearing. Mao didn't manage to go too much further, as powerful as they were carving their way through, but managed to make it to this area before everyone else. And I will say, before the others arrived, Mao, you could see, obviously, there's not much in this clearing. It seems to be, from what you can tell, completely empty. But the longer you've been there, you can feel sort of eyes on you. It feels like you're not alone, even though this place is completely empty. And yeah, you wait for a while and suddenly the other four come barreling down and find the same clearing you're in. Shield walks over and is like, okay, Mao, I know you're excited, but can you please stay with us? Just make sure you don't run off too far. We need to make sure you're safe, okay?
But I want to see everything. You're being slow.
I'm sorry, we'll be a little faster for you, okay?
Good.
Okay, great. Yeah, Shield's just gonna start looking around and try and figure out what's going on. But we are now in a seemingly open clearing with Mal.
So does it look like there's no like path out of it that we can see? It's just really dense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Excellent.
Great.
Yeah, just...
Oh, hell yeah. I can do what I've always wanted to do.
Oh no.
I was gonna cast Produced Flame and try to set fire to one of the trees.
What?
Nothing down.
Is that what Mal's doing?
Yes.
Why?
Oh yeah, Mal walks up to the closest tree, casts Produce Flames, and yeah, the tree starts setting on fire. And it is going up. It starts off like a slow burn, but it is going up quickly.
Mal seems to just kind of be watching it, fascinated, as they kind of blow their nose.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, Mao.
Um,
Seeing this, Beg's gonna just slap his head and then cast a wall of water on the parts that are on fire.
Yeah, you do so, and you just managed to quench out the fire.
Hey,
And
doing?
You're killing plants and flowers,
Well, not killing, just
hurting
making.
them,
mortally harming them.
burning them down.
I want to get through, and there was no other way.
How about you sit on Shield's back or shoulders, and Shield can carry you through.
Will he?
Yeah, won't you, Shield? And Beck just turns around and stares at Shield.
Jesus Christ, Beck the instigator. She'll look down
Yeah,
at Mal.
won't you, Shield?
It's like, if you do want to be carried, I'm happy to carry you. Maybe if you're up a bit taller, you'll be able to get a new perspective. Cool. In which case, Shield puts Mal up on their shoulders, and while these two, Mal, can you make me a perception check? And you other three as well. You can see that the tree is
That's a
starting.
19.
Nice. You can see that the tree is starting to heal itself. It is like slowly the bark is like almost like wrapping back around like where the bad bits were and sort of forming back into the thing. Ooh. There goes my notes. Who has notes? Not me.
See, I wasn't hurting it. It's fine.
And yeah, from that 19 perspective as well, you can see a few more things now that you're a bit higher in the air, actually. Like, this place is, like, vast, so from the floor you can't see too much. And since you've only stayed in that one section, haven't seen much at all. But moving in further, and with Shield, you notice a few things. So, first of all, you see a little, like, pond in the corner, that seems to have, like, there seems to be, like, a little duck family on it. That's what's happening over there. And, you see, like, this smaller tree over to one side. It seems to have blended, like, from where you were on the floor, it seemed to have blended in with the background. And at the foot of this tree, you can see a little circle of mushrooms. And, yeah, those seem to be the other two things. But you can also hear, you can hear the mother duck, and the mother duck seems to be quacking loudly.
Is there anything that seems to be particularly, like, pulling Mal's interest?
I mean, there's the circle does have this strange charm to it, and also, you can see that the mother duck's very loud as well. You get a certain Mao gets a certain pull from one area of the trees, like the tree wall. There's this one section that seems to be very interesting to Mao, in terms of like feeling like they need to go there, but it still seems to be a wall. The other three, do you want to come in and keep exploring the area?
Sounds good.
Cool. So yeah, you guys come out to see as well. You see the mother duck on the pond. You see the tree with the little the ring around it. And yeah, that seems to be all you see.
gonna ask to be put down near the tree they want to look at.
Cool. Shield pulls Mao off and plops Mao down.
Mm-hmm. And they're just gonna like walk over to that area and like touch one of the trees and try and work out what's so interesting about the trees here.
Cool. Give me an investigation check.
Yep.
And the others, that's all you see. That seems to be what's all in this opening.
Oh, damn it. I don't know what my plus is supposed to be enough for that.
I think Tanner will probably be looking for signs to any kind of civilization.
That's me.
But if he doesn't find anything, I guess he'd then start looking for paths or sort of like how well trodden some areas are.
Give me an investigation check. And let's just see. Totally random, innocent roll.
I'm so happy. So he got a nat 20 and it's a 29 total.
Amazing. Well, before that happens, you see as the path you came in from has been completely closed up by the same kind of tree. So yeah, you guys are now all trapped there, fun. But with a nat 20, yes. What you see is you're looking for the footprints, you're looking for any sign of civilization, and you're drawn to where Mao is. And you see that there are a few paths on the floor, a few downtrodden areas. One of them walks towards the mother duck, one of them walks towards the circle, and you can see it's quite trodden over there. And then one path goes directly to where Mao is. And with a nat 20, since you can't see any kind of civilization, you see that in the mass wall of trees, there seems to be a line, as if there should be a door there.
Is this by the clearing or by where Mao is?
By where Mao is. This seems to be like a line in the trees, like where they've come to stand.
Okay. I guess Tan would start going over to where Mao is and then sort of investigate around that area, see if there's like any kind of from his knowledge, despite it being in a nature environment, he'd probably be looking for some kind of secret lever or some kind of mechanism to open some kind of this sort of secret door kind of thing.
Cool. So Tanner is sort of patting down, looking. You don't seem to see anything. There seems to be no hidden switch or anything.
Ooh. Can I detect magic and see if there is anything there?
You can indeed.
Okay.
So, you see magic. Are you looking just at that area, or are you looking at the whole clearing?
I'll probably be focusing on that area, but probably glance around a little bit.
Cool. Okay, in which case, the door shape is definitely glowing, and it is. Oh no, I don't know the types of magic. Wait. I will get back to you quickly. There seems to be some on the door, and there seems to be some by the mushrooms, like a lot by the mushrooms. And if I had to guess and quickly look up the different types of magic in D&D.
Enchant?
Let's see. Not that one. Yeah, there seems to be enchantment on the mushrooms. And there's also it's not that. Transmutation on the door.
Okay.
Cool.
Mal's gonna try and dispel magic the door.
Cool. You try to dispel magic on the door, and for a second, it seems like a door starts forming. You see the bark start pulling away, almost as if the bark's been ripped off, and underside you see a lighter wood door start appearing. You see the ridges. It doesn't seem to have a handle though.
Can I try pushing on it?
You can indeed. Nothing seems to happen.
Is there any kind of lock?
There is no lock.
While this is happening, Jenny is gonna kind of go over to the mushrooms, and I want to kind of look at them and try and see if they seem poisonous, but I'm not touching them. I just want to use my eyes.
Give a nature check.
Can it be a survival check?
No.
That's not what survival's for.
Could be survival. No.
Not being poisoned, even though Jenny can't be poisoned. 13.
13. Okay, cool. They're mushrooms.
Cool.
Yeah. They're red ones with like little white dots on them. They're quite cute. Like classic Mario mushrooms.
Jenny's gonna try and pick a mushroom.
Cool. Make a strength check.
13.
Cool. No matter how hard you pull, this thing is bolted to the ground.
Okay, can I can't even pull like any of it off of it. It's just one like solid.
Yeah. It's like in cartoons when you pull something and it springs back to place. It's
Okay.
like, yeah. If you had rolled lower, you would have like fallen back and like sprung back.
Trying to think of what cartoon effect is going to be next appearing on the heart flower lamp.
It is very fun. But yeah, so you're checking that out. So yeah, your experiment with mushrooms, nothing seems to be happening. Mao and Tanner, you've looked at the door, you can see where the magic is, you know that there's a door there now. Beck, what are you getting up to during all this?
Beck's walking over to the ducks.
Hey.
You see her squat down next to the ducks. Do the ducks seem to get agitated when he gets closer? Like, do they seem territorial ducks?
The ducklings don't. There's 2 ducklings with the mother. The ducklings don't, but the mother is squawking? No, quacking. Wrong bird. Sorry. Quacking loudly at you.
That will sound ducks, mate.
Putting the I forgot.
This isn't a duck.
Yeah. That's the real puzzle here. It's not a real duck, and you've worked it out. They're putting their wings up to protect their ducklings. Basically, they don't trust you.
Yeah, the duckling, but the mother duck is the goose. That's the twin.
Beck's gonna cast Speak with Animals to try and converse with the duck.
Incredible.
The way
Yeah.
you said that, I wish you just said Beck's gonna cast Converse with Duck.
I'll add that to
Singular
the list.
duck. Converse with that just happens, doesn't it? That spell. Yeah. I
Yes.
don't have to roll any checks or anything. Okay.
No.
Cool.
The only thing is if the animal's intelligent enough to understand, but Doc, most things are.
Yeah. Yeah, you see this, like, the duck's floundering, and then as you, well, what do you say to it?
Hello there. How are you today?
You must get away from my children right now. If you come any closer, I will nip at you, and I do have teeth underneath this beak.
Good for you. We're not here for your children, don't worry.
Oh, thank goodness, because someone's already stolen one of my children, and I don't know where they are, but I really need them back right now, and so if any of you could help, that'd be great, and oh my goodness.
You a bit hot in that water? Or what's it?
This is, she's like, not like clearing a tear, but like fanning herself off.
Yeah, Beck is just like, is the water hot or something?
No, it is not hot. I am clearly panicking over my child. Are you okay?
Oh, I'm fine. Did you see which way Duck's kidnapper went?
Yes, I saw exactly what had happened, and they went straight through that little circle over there, and they're pointing towards the mushrooms.
What do you mean through it? Do you just walk on it? Like, how does it work?
I don't know. They went towards it and disappeared. I was looking after my other children.
So, you want us to look for Tiny Duckling?
Yes, I mean, if you could, that would be very helpful. Thank you so much.
You got any coin in that pond of yours?
No, I mean, someone thought it was a wishing well once, so there are a few coins in here, but you can take those if you help.
Okay, see you later. Bet gets up and heads to everyone. The duck said their baby got stolen.
The rest of the group just silent, like, what?
Mal would just be like, so, I want to get through.
Yeah.
Can we get through?
Go to the mushrooms.
Why?
The duck saw someone go to the mushrooms and disappear.
Okay. I was just going to walk over there then.
Hi, Alex.
Duck.
Jenny is gonna stand in the middle of the mushroom circle.
Cool. As Jenny steps into the circle of mushrooms, there is a spark of glitter and flourishing. You hear this little trumpet noise, like, and a small pixie seems to pop out of nowhere and just sits back on one of the mushrooms, looks up at you, looks you down, looks you back up again. Hi.
Hi.
You want something?
Can we come in, please?
I mean, you're already in, so there's not much further you can get.
In where other people are?
See,
Please.
not many people come to where we are. It's a little more chaotic than the wastes, you may say.
Okay. Do you have any healers in there?
In here? Yeah, of course. Not coming out for you, though.
Well, can we come in?
I mean, it's a little hard with you standing kind of just in the portal, but, you know, it is what it is. Also, can you tell that duck to stop screaming? Like, it's been forever. They don't need the kid back.
Did you take it?
No.
Inside?
Yeah, do I believe her?
I mean, now you do. Do you want to incite it?
No,
do
Jenny
it.
wouldn't. Jenny
Hell
wouldn't.
yeah!
Jenny wouldn't.
True. You believe it then.
I do. Okay. Okay. Well. We really need a healer. So like, what do we do, please?
It sounds like you really want a healer, and honestly, I know how to get you to one. This whole thing wasn't set up by me, but luckily I get to do the fun bits of it, so we'll make a deal. I can get you to the healer, but then I'll need something from you.
Like what?
I don't know, there's so many things. Usually we deal with names. Names are fun. Not my kind of thing though, not today. How badly do you want this healer?
Really bad.
Cool. What's your passion?
Me?
Yeah, what do you love?
Music.
Thank you. And, yeah. You see she smiles, she seems delighted, and she disappears in a little puff of sparks and pretty noises, and you see a little duckling sat on the mushroom next to you. However, whenever you think about playing music, it just doesn't seem to excite you anymore. It's not something you want to do.
Fuck. Okay.
Like, you don't even think about, like, why do you have instruments? Like, it's not... You just lost your passion for it.
Okay.
But you've got a duckling.
Jenny's gonna look down at the duck. They can't speak to animals, but they're gonna speak to it. Are you a healer? Okay. Beck, can you speak to this little duck?
Sure. Do we see the duck?
Yeah, you see a little duckling, like, across the way on the mushrooms with Jenny.
Did they see the pixie as well?
Everyone saw the pixie.
Beck will
Well,
go
I mean,
over to...
Tanner and Matt were still by the door, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Beck, you come over. Jenny, you hear... Beck, you hear... Mama, mama.
Okay, let's go. Beck will gently pick them up and put them back in the pond with the others.
You see the mother calms down. She's like, oh, thank you so much. Really, like, you know, the forest gives us a home here, and so we help out. I mean, we hoped they would be fine, but if it's anything for the tests and they're letting us live here, then it's all fine.
So can you get us in?
The duck lowers her head in thanks, and as she does, a small glow seems to ripple out from the pond, which turns then into a ripple in the grass. And you see, following the footsteps towards where Mao and Tanner are, it hits the bottom of the door glows, and finally swings open for you all. And you see the trees look a little more spaced out on the other side. But yeah, you have gained passage. Mao, there is nothing stopping you if you want to sprint again.
Yeah, I was gonna say Mao is gonna whoop.
Tanner's gonna go after them.
Cool.
What's your speed?
It's regular 30 foot, I believe.
What's Mao's?
Say it on here right now. Hang on, I think I broke something.
Let's
Oh,
just
if
call
they're
it
a
60,
child,
you
shouldn't
know?
they call them? Shouldn't it be like a small speed, like a 25 foot, technically?
Let me check the old character sheet. No, okay, it's just normal 30, but they're gonna dash.
Tanner's also gonna. They're gonna try and keep up with them.
Okay, then Mao will Misty Step.
Oh.
Yeah, well, they'll still follow.
Jenny
Mao
will
just wants
also...
to get as far as possible, and I think at this point they've decided that the party are slowing them down.
Very fair, very fair. Yeah,
Ouch.
assuming that Jenny and Beck are going to run as well after them.
Jenny is, and Jenny has a speed of 40 feet, but I don't know if that's fast enough if Mal's doing spells as well.
You keep it up decently. But Beck, what's your speed?
Oh, mine's 30. I could do something fun, but I've used a lot of magic already.
Very fair,
what
very
magic?
fair. And I think my speed is 30 feet as well, so... You're keeping up just about. Mao seems to pull out of view after the Misty Step, but you can all see a clear path as to where they're going. And yeah, we're getting to some fun stuff now. So you guys all continue forward, and the trees seem a little bit thinned out now. They're not as dense as they were back there. And as you guys continue forward, you start seeing what do you start seeing? That's a good point. Actually, let's go to Mal first, because Mal's going to approach it first. Yeah. Mal, when you get there, and eventually when you guys get there, you see a little sort of village area now. You seem to have made it to the civilization, or at least a little bit of civilization. It's very... there are fairy lights everywhere. You see... some, not like log cabins, but like just little wooden huts. Some people are cooking on a campfire outside. And it seems to be like, I want to say like maybe just 4 little like shack houses. Like this is a very small area.
Yeah.
Yeah, just little tight-knit community. You all also eventually catch up. You see some of those little mushroom circles around again. Sort of dotted here and there. Some under trees, some near the houses. And yeah, this place seems to be thriving. It's lush, it's green. There's enough sunlight that like they're coming through. You know, on a really nice sunny day, you can see the streams of light coming through the leaves. It's very much that in this little area. But you've come across your first little location of civilization.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, there seems to be quite like a few furbolgs around as well. Like they seem to be like little furbolg family seems to be sat by the fire. They seem very happy. Would now have stopped there.
What's looking interesting in this area? Because probably not.
You can't see too much of anything that looks interesting here. You are pulled towards a little sign that leads off in another direction. And that seems to be what interests you as the rest of the group catches up.
I will start going towards the sign now.
Cool. I'll let you roll investigation. What is everyone else doing in this little area?
Once
Oh,
Tanner sees that,
That's an
where-
11.
11. Okay, cool.
yeah, once Tanner sees that Mal slowed down and is now investigating something, he'll just keep a somewhat distance, but make sure they're still within eyesight.
Cool. Okay. Yeah. Jenny, Beck, you guys doing anything while this is happening?
Where's Shield at the moment?
Shield's been following quietly.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, well, stick with Mal then. Mal, you investigated and you got an 11 looking at this thing. It doesn't seem... The sign doesn't seem to be... What languages can Mal speak?
Good question. That would be Common, Elvish, and Druidic.
Cool. Mal, you can read this sign.
Hell yeah.
And this sign says... The sign says 2 things, really. On the top, it seems to have something that's been heavily scratched out. But you can see the letters... You can see the letters F and H. And then underneath it, you can say, it says, under quarantine.
Let me just roll to see if Mal knows what the word quarantine
That's gonna be
is.
fun.
That's 20.
Hell
So,
yeah. Smart boy.
luckily they do.
Hey,
However, they're still going to be interested in that.
absolutely. The shield's going to join all of you and say, okay, first of all, let's keep an eye on Mal, because this place already seems a bit dangerous, and also perhaps we can start talking to people. If the healer is here, then we can make it out pretty quick.
Mal's going to kind of walk over to Beck and be like, why do things get quarantined?
Because plants get ill. Beck's just gonna turn to Tanner. Why do things get quarantined? obviously I know, but you got to recap it for Mal.
Yeah.
Where you said obviously I know makes me more suspicious that you don't.
Do you want an insight?
Can I insight a person?
Yeah, go for it.
Also, I don't know what just happened. Video Ninja is having a moment.
Oh, weird.
It just kicked me out.
Oh no. Hopefully it brings you back soon. But Tana, what's quarantine mean for Beck? Oh no, sorry, for Mal.
Well, now quarantined is generally in referring to restricting one person's access to most of all the outside world from generally their home. Generally because of they've contracted a disease of some kind that they don't want to spread out. But it also could be another couple of other things. But yes, generally people are quarantined when they're sort of feeling a little ill.
I was gonna like put their hand up and be like, if I'm already ill, I can go there then.
Well, it depends on the illness. If it's the same illness, maybe, but probably not if it's a different kind of illness. You don't want to get even more sick.
Can we go there?
Um,
And they point at the sign.
we'll have to ask what kind of illness there'll be, but generally, it may be a good place to start looking for a doctor, maybe. So, of some kind, if there's someone trying to treat the quarantined patient in there. Oh, wait, it's end of quarantine, isn't it? Did they say?
The sign said under quarantine.
End of quarantine or no quarantine?
Under. So like it's like
under.
yeah,
Okay,
contained.
right. Yeah, I think Hannah will go with Mao towards this area, but it's more just to look around to see if there's any kind of notices for where a doctor, the doctor that quarantined this area may be. But yeah, well, other people.
Yeah, so that's actually what are Beck is trying to pretend that they know what quarantine means. What's Jenny doing?
Did you say there was like a family of furbolg nearby?
Yes.
Jenny's gonna walk over to them and say, "Hi, hi. Do you guys know if there's any healers near here where we can find one? Please, hi."
Oh, hello. Well, yes, we do have a town healer. Well, I guess town's a hard way to say it. They sort of go around all of our little settlements. So, we do have one, yes.
Where are they?
Oh, we don't know.
Why not?
Oh, well, like I said, they travel around lots of different settlements, so probably one of those.
Okay.
They might come back, and they might not, and they might be here in a minute, and they might be here in a few cycles.
Okay. Where? Okay.
Stressing out another child.
Yeah. Is Jenny in any way distressed by what happened earlier with the pixie, or no?
No, Jenny said
No.
nothing's changed.
Chill. Nothing's happened. Okay. Thank you. If you see the healer, can you let us know, please?
Oh, yes, of course. Well, I mean, if you were let in by the forest, then the forest deems you all as worthy. And yes, that means you are friends of ours. So if you want to, you can stay by the fire if you wish, or we do have a spare bed if any of you would like to rest for a bit. But feel free to stick around.
And what does the healer look like?
Oh, well, the healer, they are, were they this tall? No, they were this tall. Oh, but they might be that tall today. I don't know. They change what they look like a lot. It just depends on how they're feeling, you know?
Okay, I know someone like that. Okay. Well, thank you. Cool. Bye.
Of
And
course,
Jenny will
bye.
walk back to the others.
Love it. Cool,
They
yeah.
said that maybe the healer is here or maybe not, and they don't know, and the healer could be anywhere. And they don't know what they look like, so they weren't very, very helpful. Yeah.
Damn, okay. Not helpful, we'll see how it is.
Well, they weren't.
Cool, okay. Sorry, I keep forgetting Shield is with you guys. I'm like, I can't talk, I've got no one there. Shield has been with you this whole time, and I keep forgetting, Jesus. Yeah. No, Shield look over and is like, okay, so this is actually the easiest landlord we've been on. We can stay here, we can rest, or so it seems. And I guess for once we can relax and just wait for them to come to us.
Well, do we have that much time?
Well, it depends how long they say they'd be.
It could be cycles, they said.
Cycles? Oh god.
Mm.
Let's check up on Mao. Mao, how are you feeling?
Let's have a look.
Let's see how the child's doing.
Mal is not looking so great. It seems like the kind of second wind they got from getting here and being excited about it's kind of trailing off. And Mal would kind of just be like, a little tired. Can we go places now?
Why, what's down there?
It says quarantine.
Oh, then we definitely shouldn't go down there. You're ill enough as it is. I'm putting my
Anna
foot down. I'm
says
not
it
going
might
down
be
there.
useful.
Tana, why would you say that? It's clearly cornered off for a reason.
Well, I was thinking of if it's a quarantined area, that means it would have probably been quarantined by a doctor of some kind, and we maybe find clues of where this doctor may be.
Ugh, now that is smart. Okay, we'll go check. Mao, you are staying here and you go into a bed.
No!
Yes, we're keeping you safe, okay?
No!
What do you mean, no?
Mao's gonna start walking towards it.
Oh my goodness. We need to...
This is Shield's fault. Mao would finally agree to go with people.
Jenny will walk over to Mao and say, "Hey Mao, do you want to come and do like a ride on my shoulders while we go?"
If you take me.
Yeah.
Can I insight that?
Yeah, sure.
Just in case. Just in case we're being lied to.
I'm gonna
Just-
drag you back.
Grabs onto ankles. You're not getting out of my.
10, so.
Um,
Not bad.
What'd you get? 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jenny will take you.
Okay. They'll get on Jenny's shoulders.
Yeah, Jenny keeps walking.
Cool.
Cool.
Locks in grip.
But Jenny's like holding Mao and like keeping them secure, so that hopefully they aren't going like as tired. They can like
Secure.
chill out a bit.
Yeah.
They're gonna kind of like rest their head on your head.
Cool. The
Mrs.
shield
Wish
is
is
going
definitely
to
covering your
follow.
eyes, though.
Beck will follow.
Hannah will also goes.
Hey, awesome. You guys continue down this little path then. Everyone roll me a perception check. Actually, no. What's everyone's passive perception?
Oh.
Oh,
11.
fuck you.
17.
16.
Passive perception is the worst.
2.
Cool.
It'll just be 10 plus your perception bonus.
Imagine having one.
Oh no.
Well, to be honest, Marbles has a -1 to perception, so it's like he's got a
Jesus.
9 passive.
Yeah, but that's marbles.
Marbles doesn't know what you're talking about.
Oh god. But yeah,
Because Marbles lost his marbles. So...
very true, very true. Tanner and Beck, you guys, Jenny and Mao, you guys are walking along happily at the front. Tanner, Beck, does you? Oh, no, actually, why am I rolling? It's passive. Aha, absolutely not. Okay. You two are walking along happily. Tanner and Beck, you see something dart out of the corner of your eye in the tree line. And you can continue walking.
Beck would just go up behind Shield, guessing, and just be like, I just saw something in the corner of my eye.
Something where?
Well, it was in the corner of my eye. It darted.
Odd, okay.
Just to let you know.
Thank you. We should be alert. And Shield gets out his shield and puts it in the direction of where Beck was sort of pointing. And yeah, you see something dart out the corner of your eye. Probably nothing. And you guys continue. And after quite a bit of walking, the trees sort of do something weird. Because for Jenny and Mao, the trees seem to open up a bit. But for Tanner, Beck, and Shield, the trees start growing closer. And vines start hanging a little lower than they were before. And sort of making it a little more difficult. And after a little while, Jenny and Mao, you start pulling away. Whereas the others get held back a bit by things getting a little more difficult, shall we say, in the terrain field.
Hell yeah.
I don't suppose we notice, do we? We're just...
Tanner's gonna call out, you're going a bit further ahead, Jenny.
Hell yeah, we are. Yeah, you haven't, Jenny and Mao, you haven't noticed this because you guys are just facing forward, so you wouldn't have seen what's happening behind you.
Checks out.
Jenny just kind of goes, well, keep up then. And they keep going.
Cool. And this continues to happen until it almost seems like these vines have a mind of their own as they start coming more across your pathway, either tripping you by your feet or hanging down lower. Shield seems to be pushing his way with his shield as much as he can. Nothing seems to be happening. But you guys start slowly separating from the group. Jenny and Mao, you guys full steam ahead go forward. And you end up in another clearing. And this one's a lot smaller. Not as much light seems to be getting down here. And because it's not much light, the glowing plants in front of you really seem to stand out. What you guys see is a shack. Covered in all of this glowing sort of vines. And all by your feet, seemingly towards the door, are corpses. And we're going to go on break by there.
Okay.
Why do we leave the children and go up ahead?
What do you mean? We're having a little fun time. You guys need to stop being so
time with the
high-strung.
corpses. So
Trust
yeah.
me, it could have been a lot worse depending on the choices made.
Ooh.
But yeah, we're going to go on break and we will be back at, shall we say, 10 to? Give us 20 minutes.
Sure.
Oh, we can also come back at 9 if people want to, because I might have to quickly run off and make food.
Yeah, I need to start food. So.
Cool, we'll call it at 9 then. We will be back. Thank you everyone for being with us so far, and we will see everyone in a bit. Bye!
Woo. See you soon.
Woo.